It's November 14th, and I just made a video. Hi, I'm just getting ready. Alexis, pause. I'm getting ready to do my very first makeup YouTube, and I realize my backdrop isn't that good, but I don't care. As you can see, I have like a lot of my makeup thingies here. And then this is like my actual bag. Thank you, Nancy, for this bag. I use it all the time. This is like all the makeup I wear in my everyday life fits in this bag. This is literally it. After college, I kind of just abandoned makeup because I was like, I don't know. I wanted to be a makeup artist, and then I was like, I can't for all these crazy reasons that don't matter. But I could have, but I just was like, oh no, I can't. So I just like stopped wearing makeup and stopped caring about it. That loud ass noise, that one. Chewing on something that she's not supposed to be chewing on. So you're gonna be hearing a lot of like ching 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 sounds. That's her. But I'm still doing this and I can't wait. Hi everyone, I'm Kate Fontaine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. Luna. She's crazy. I got this really cool cup for my birthday from Sham Sham. Thank you, Sham Sham. It's like the most beautifulest thing in the world. This has got all my good ones in it. Well, actually, I'm missing a lot. I don't know where the other ones are. Who knows where they went? That's strange. I'm gonna be kind of like silly throughout this, but I'm trying to do a serious look here, okay? I just got this new palette. It is the 35M Boss Mood. I want to try it out, and I used to really want to be a makeup artist, and I was like all ready to be a makeup artist. I made a website, I made business cards, I had a logo. That's originally where I came up with the name Kate Fontaine. That's like the name that I gave myself. I don't know, something happened where I was just like, you know, I don't want my job to be how I look, which I know is like a false association. That's what I just associated in my mind. I kind of like abandoned that, but I was good at making websites and logos and getting a business like kind of digitally ready. So that is what I've ended up helping people do. And that's like, I do like doing that a lot, but I like doing makeup too. So I'm gonna do some makeup. I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. I looked at this palette once. I don't really know what colors are in it. And this necklace is made by Andrea Pellot, P-E-L-L-O-T. She's on Insta, and she hand makes all this jewelry, and everything has like little moons and stars, and like it's just really cute. So if you want to buy something, then you should look her up. But yeah, I feel like this has a lot of good tones for fall, since it's fall. Ooh. And you know Thanksgiving is coming up. Thanksgiving. And this is a MAC palette that I've actually never used. It was a gift, and it's like a really nice palette. So maybe we'll try it today. I'm obsessed with Antonym, if you can see that. They're like a really good clean makeup company. And so that's my bronzer. And then another reason I got rid of all my makeup that I used to have is because I went strictly clean beauty, and then I just had these few palettes that technically aren't. And I say green beauty, clean beauty, whatever. But then I also have this Too Faced palette, which has some fun blues, and then it's got some like face stuff too. I try to do green beauty, but sometimes that's not just realistic, especially, well, back when I wanted to be a makeup artist, I had no idea about that, like literally not a clue. I got the Morphe palette when I was in Dallas, and that's the first time I've been to a mall in like a really long time. Like, I do not shop really, but I am just kind of trying to learn about like what people are looking for in makeup, what's like what people are buying, because I do want Mermaid Magic to be a full-on beauty brand, and I do want to be a green beauty brand. And so I'm just kind of trying to like explore. Like, I know Morphe's like really popular, so I want to play with it and see if it's like all hype or if I really like it, and really just like what is up with it. First things first, I sort of have some makeup on like already, but we're just gonna ignore that. So normally I would use this, and I'll just go ahead and use it today. I know they always do this. I don't know why they're doing that to help you see it, but this is a primer, and because you can see my skin's like very pink, I use the green to balance it out. This stuff, you will tell a difference when you have this on in your pictures. If you're like me and your cheeks are like always kind of reddish, it really gives you like a neutral tone. So I feel like my lipstick looks better, like my eye makeup looks better because my face isn't red, which is like pulling your eye away with the colors. I've been eating my Frosty in between. The only thing you can get in the mountains that's bad for you, that's delicious, is Wendy's. So Frosties are my go-to thing. I don't say guilty pleasure because if you like it, don't feel guilty about it, okay? So I just put this shit everywhere. In addition to kind of deleting the redness of your face, it also like really fills in your pores and makes it like a super smooth surface. Which is dope. Okay, so now my face feels smooth. And like, seriously, it doesn't look that different right now, but when I put the makeup on top of it, it's such a big difference. Kind of treating this as a vlog because I'm gonna give you some updates on Mermaid Magic as we do this. So I just got back from Charleston. I really talked about this in my stories. I don't know if I really talked about it on the vlog, but something that I'm doing right now, in addition to Mermaid Magic, is basically anything else that people will pay me for, because I do not want to go back to having a job, and I do not want to put a lot of pressure on Mermaid Magic because we're just starting. I try to not, like, we're slow starting. Like, we have gotten a really good reception with some retailers and with social media, but our like day-to-day online is not, you know, crazy. I'm not spending any money on ads, so that's definitely why. So it's just like, it's not like, oh, I can live off the business right now, because I take all the money that I make and buy more inventory, buy new products, buy stuff to give away. I do a free gift with every purchase. So sometimes I've had like cute little jewelry items or some cute glasses, or I'll throw in like a glitter if you just ordered scales, but most people order glitter with their scales. As it's slowly growing and a way to, you know, live. So, oh, by the way, that foundation I used is this. It's from Whole Foods. It's called Mineral Fusion. The label fell off, but I wear Warm 1. See? Can you see that? I have the most sensitive skin of anyone I know, and their foundation works the best. When I forget to wash my face, I don't break out. It looks really good. Oh, this is my concealer. It's called RMS Beauty. It is the dopest concealer ever. This is what I'm talking about with Green Beauty. I love this company. Like, this is like the best beauty company. RMS Beauty. It stands for Rosemary Swift. She is the founder of it. Like, most of them come in these little pods, and so you'll notice they use glass and metal. They don't use plastic. And with my concealer, I kind of do more than just under my eye. Do kind of like my whole little T-zone, and then I kind of do like this down shape. Guys, I'm professional. Can you tell? A down shape. Might call it an upside down triangle. Much like with the primer, if I'm really going to like be caring about how I look and like really like, ooh, I want to look good, I will do white. You definitely want it to be a matte. You do not want to use a shimmer when you do this. But so in this MAC palette, I'm using this here. It's not a pure white. It's a little bit of, got a cream to it, but it's very, very pale and it's completely matte, so it doesn't have any shimmer. So I'll take this and set my concealer with it just to get a little bit more white in these areas that I kind of want to be highlighted. And I've been doing this since before contouring came about, and I feel very ahead of the game. But this is basically contouring, I guess. I'm not even that, you guys, I don't even watch other people's makeup tutorials. So, oh, fudge, I was gonna start with this. This is rose oil. I love this so much. And I'll just put a little right here for the smell. It smells delightful and it's magical. You can get it at Whole Foods, it's like $7. I put it on all the time, like multiple times a day, especially when I'm not wearing makeup. I'm just like all the time because I love it. And I actually do have a little contouring kit in here. Guys, I am the worst beauty blogger in the world. Okay, so I'm using that white color and just kind of setting this so it's like a little bit of an extra lighter color that I'm setting it with. And I also would probably do another batch of foundation because I'm also have weird lighting where I am. Let me see if I can get a lamp. Hold on. I have this light here, which I feel like is like, oh my god, I feel like I look 100 times better. Wow. Okay, so I kind of don't need another round of foundation. That was just the shadows. And funny story, I was like, oh, I can't find any of my brushes. All the brushes that go in that kit were in the jar. Ah! Okay, so I just put all my foundation on. Concealer. I set my under eyes because I want them to look bright underneath. Look at her. She's so cute. You can't be mad. Luna. She's so cute. Acting a fool, and she's already had her dinner. Took her out 2 times, but she hears me talking, and I think she's jealous. Oh. Hey. Okay. Oh, we live in a cabin in the woods, and there is nobody else to talk to. And this is one of my cheap brushes from Eco Tools. I think to get all their brushes, it might cost $12, and they're some of the best brushes that I've ever had. I used them for many, many years. So powder is one where I really don't get into like the green beauty. I know you're not supposed to use talc, but guess what? Even, here's this. I have looked at something and the package says talc free. Then I look at the thing and guess what the first ingredient is? Talc. I don't know how that's even like legal or possible, but it happened. So like powder, I don't buy the green beauty version, and mascara. This is Maybelline, which I have 2 different ones because I have a weird process that I'll show you. But like mascara doesn't touch your skin. So the real argument with green beauty is that your skin's your largest organ, and so whatever's touching your skin's going in your body. But whatever is touching your eyelashes is not going into your bloodstream. So I buy the $7 one, Maybelline. And I always get waterproof because I just do. It always is bleeding off if you don't. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is, brows. I got this brow pencil. It's Urban Decay Brow Beater, and I got color neutral, and it's so dope. So it's a pencil on one side and a little spoolie on the other side. Okay, so I'm using the camera as a mirror, which okay, that might not be a good strategy. Where's my little mirror? This company, they make really good products. And so, okay, here's how they're green beauty. This again does have talc in it. I don't know how to get away from that. I know that if you want to make your own, you can use cornstarch, but it's not antimicrobial. So I still need to do more research into it, like just for myself personally. But 99.16 of their total ingredients are from a natural origin, and 12.4% are from organic farming. So they're definitely making an effort, and they're a step above like this. But it's still not perfect. So I used to just sort of fill in my eyebrows with this angled brush, which is the Eco Tools brush, and I used the Antonym eyeshadow because they had a really good matte brown color that looked pretty natural in my eyebrow. But I wasn't adding anything to my eye. I was just filling in the existing shape because I'm really pale, and my brows are like, they're kind of dark-ish, but there's a lot of them that are like blondish, so you just can't really see them, and I feel like they look not good. I was in the mall in Dallas, and I was like, dude, I want to just like do something fun. So I was like walking around, and I went to Sephora and was like I walked around for like a little while, and all the ladies kept being like, do you need help? Do you need help? Do you need help? I'm like, no, I'm just looking. But like really, I was like, I want someone to fix my brows, like make them look cool. So I just kept, walking, and then I was like, someone just like, do you need help? And I was like, yeah, can you help me with my brows? So then she helped me with my brows, and she did a really good job. And if I have I know I took a bunch of pictures. I will look for a picture and try to put it right here. If I can't find it, nothing's gonna show up there. That's what will happen by the time I edit this and get it out. So she did a really good job. And I've been trying to like replicate what she did since she did it, but so far mine's never looked how hers did. I'm also very like, I was in the airport the other day doing my makeup and I was like, please don't let me try my brow pencil the first time in front of other people and just really mess it up and look crazy. So I just was kind of doing like really light. This is probably the most I've ever done. But like you just want to make it look like brush strokes or something. I don't know, that feels aggressive. It's kind of an aggressive brow. Actually, so like, hello? Hello. You can tell it makes a big difference, just like a little bit of brow. So speaking of speeding, I got a speeding ticket yesterday. And I don't even know how much it's for because he didn't know. Like, how are you gonna give me a ticket and then they're gonna not know the amount? That's rude. I feel like that looks pretty good. Oops. Do I look angry? Whatever, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna leave it. I guess it looks okay. It's just hard to see. Oh yeah, I don't have dark circles. I think I'm just a little bit tired. So I want to try something crazy. I want to do purple, brown, and green. I'm going to use Morphe palette. What's that? That is called Life of the Party. Hi. Hi, Life of the Party. So, always starting here. And by the way, when you're in the Morphe store, don't ask them, is this palette the same as that one, just cheaper? Because they will get mad at you. Put that right here. And the darker green I'm going to be using is called Express Yourself, not Noir. So it's this. So this is Fired Up orange. And Sweet Beats is this red. Okay, so I'm noticing some slight differentiation between these two, which is fine. This side's definitely different. Need to get my baby brush. I love these colors. This eyeliner is the best eyeliner in the world. It costs $2. It's Black Radiance. Why is it the best? Because they have the best paintbrush tip. Can you see that? It's like an actual paintbrush. Like, I'll show you how fine of a line. Okay, so like I can draw the tiniest lines. That's what I look for in an eyeliner, is just the brush. This is the best one I've ever been able to find. The only downside is it takes a minute to dry, so you can't do your eyelashes right after. The only other kind of liner that I use is I have a Bobbi Brown liner because Bobbi Brown's also my hero. I don't even get dressed up for Thanksgiving at my house. Like, do you guys even really like, is it me or is turkey like the grossest thing in the world? Like, honestly, it's just gross. I need to redo the bronzer though because I feel like it's all gone. I have some liner. Okay, I'm not gonna use that mirror. And then what are we gonna do with my hair, you guys? Oh, we need to do a highlighter too. I say we, but it's just me. Does anyone else have a hard time with this? I used to have a lip piercing, so my lips are actually crooked. See? And it's really annoying. So I just got this, like, I got two of these in like a little sample thing. One's orange, one's purple. And I've worn the orange one, and it's really like red. It's pretty. But I've not tried this purple yet. Look how cute those ears are. Okay. This is called Living Luminizer. It is from RMS. It is like her signature product. It's so amazing. You just like do your finger like doot doot doot, And then you're supposed to like rub it, but I just put it right on my face. So I put it here, here, do a little bit here. How cute. So that's sparkly, but like, let's do some more. This is my biodegradable glitter from Mermaid Magic. I'm just gonna add like a little smidge, a smidge. Never, 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 never done. I love it. Oh my god, you guys, I love glitter so frackin' much. Girl, you cute. Y'all should wake up every day in the mirror and go, girl, you cute. Because I do that even when I don't look cute. And it's a really fun thing to do. Oh yeah, so I have this other stuff that's glittery because, again, I like to try other people's products, even though it's not my products. And this is called Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner from Urban Decay. But I love this stuff. I've been putting it on, and people are like smiling at me. I'm like, oh, you love glitter too. But I just do like a really thin line right above my other eyeliner. I really like it. And my hair is like kind of pink if you can't tell. But I should do something to my hair. I brushed it today, took a shower. And so honestly, that's sort of all that you should expect. Just kidding. But in the mountain life, I mean, it's not really necessary to do your hair. But I've been seeing this hairstyle that J-Lo does where she does this. And I like love it. Tie that. But the makeup looks not horrible. Oh, I haven't done my eyelashes. It's like the most important part, you guys. Eyelashes are the favoriteest part of anything, I think. Oh, and the brows. It's the brows. Just kind of makes them look a little cooler. I gotta say, this left brow looking strong. Brow game strong on the left side. Right side, not so much. Oh, if you want to see what this glitter looks like, it is holographic, biodegradable, amazing. Amazing. If I do say so myself. I do want to make my hair look better so I can take some pictures. I don't know where I'm gonna take pictures at. Just for fun. Anyways, here we go. Okay, so I alluded to this earlier, but I have a two-step process when it comes to mascara. So there's your old one, and then there's your like newer one. Your old one's like a little crispy, kind of dried out, but still got enough juice to really make a difference. So you do that one first. And you do over the top and over the bottom. This is to get like a, this is made up science, by the way. I'm gonna call this Kate science. So this is like getting a shape with the like crispy old mascara. And I curled them before I put the mascara on because, again, I do not know who comes up with these ideas, but do not do it after. This does not work as good. Then this is like your new one that has like a lot of mascara in the tube. And it's like very full. And then you just have to put that on over this. Okay, so now you see those are some eyelashes, y'all. I really like my hair, even though I know this is not what J-Lo does. How does it look? You can never have too much glitter, really. Come on, right? Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't hate this at all. I don't think this is as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Well, let me go do my hair. I'm gonna come back. I don't know what you do at the end of a video. Just say bye. Okay, this is a hack, you guys. I'm just gonna do my front pieces and the ends, because I'm not going anywhere where someone's gonna see that back of my head. So just for like this photo, I'm gonna try to make it look like I did a lot when I'm doing like little. It's Gary V's birthday today, which is really cool. I guess maybe I can talk about that. If your first time watching my YouTube is this video, you should know that I've been vlogging my journey to starting my business for over a year, since August. I think August of 2017. So the only reason I do a vlog is because Gary Vee says to do a vlog, and I have taken, ooh, that looks kind of good. I have taken a lot of his advice on like marketing things and business things, and they all work out. And I was using them for other clients, and like when I had a job, the businesses that I worked for had a job doing marketing. For my first job was, I ended up having 8 different brands that I was managing, all of their digital presence, and it was awesome because I got to understand like how the world works when you are a hashtag grown-up, which is different than what you would think and different than what you would believe people would act like. But no, you guys, grown-ups are very badly behaved sometimes. So yeah, my hair doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna let that set for a brush it up. So basically, while I let this set, I'm just gonna talk to you guys, because like, what if this is the first time you're ever watching me? This is so cool. I didn't even think about that. So I'll put the cat ears on for fun effect. So it's I did marketing. I had 8 brands. It was 2 different companies that each had 4 brands underneath. On the 4 on one side was a service business, a couple retail, and then like a retail for service provider. I don't want to be specific about it, but so it was like retail, then service, and then retail items for services, so kind of B2B and B2C. And then the other company was all events, and it was events to the public, and they had 4 standalone brands, but then they had other events that they worked on, that I worked on underneath that, for municipalities and really big organizations. But I always worked underneath them, and most of my creative experience and like my true marketing experience was with those 4 brands that they developed while I worked there. I got to see what it's like to work for nonprofits, see what it's like to work for municipalities, which are basically just cities or places like governments. I got to do a lot of work. I got to meet a lot of people. I lived in Charleston, so it was really good. Just like in terms, I didn't know it then, but I was networking. Like I thought it was just like, oh, this is so-and-so. I see them at every event I go to, but that's like networking. So if you're wondering what networking is, it's called making friends as an adult through work. That's what it really is. It's not getting people's email and just, blasting their email, asking them for a job. That's not networking. I learned that too. Look at her. Are you being good? Are you good? I got all that kind of experience, and I really learned how to work hard. I worked pretty much 7 days a week, but I worked hourly, so I was broke. And I've like never really told anybody this, but a lot of that work that I did, I was making $10 an hour. And I was 23 and 24 years old. With a college degree, and I had like this really fancy title, and everybody was like, oh yeah, Kate, she has a lot of responsibilities. But I made $10 an hour. Basically, Becca is who I learned really the fundamentals of all business that I like know about and apply. All the basic fundamental things that I understand about like providing value, building relationships, logistics, marketing, branding, like just the main theories that I know. I learned those working with her, and launching 4 brands from nothing. which are, so I know for sure one of them still in existence. The other ones are like, they kind of morphed and changed. But like one of them is still going strong 5 or 6, maybe 6 years later. So I got to see how she did that, like how she started something and then kept it going. And she was really open, like all the time, on what the heck was going on. So I could learn like what she was doing and what she was going through. And so I got to learn so much. But I was broke AF, and my student loans kicked in like a year after college. So I got an offer to go somewhere else, and I would only have to manage one brand, and I would get paid more money than working for all 8 brands combined. So I was like, I gotta do that. And then it was during that job, it was actually a ticket that Becca had gotten me, a free ticket to Dig South, where Gary was speaking. And at first, like when I got there, I didn't know what to expect of this conference. Like I'd never been to a conference. Everything that I was doing with social media, this was like 20, this would be like 2015. Everything I was doing was like, I really was making it up. I was just kind of going on like, this seems like the right thing to do, and kind of worked. But the businesses that I had to report back to, I didn't necessarily know why it was working, but I was like, yeah, it's working. And they're like, okay, whatever. But I didn't know what I was really like doing. I just knew that it felt kind of right. And so I go to this conference, I'm like waiting for it to start, and Gary's like name's on the brochure. And so I like look at his Twitter, and he's like dropping F-bombs and stuff, and I'm like, ooh. He seemed like a real bro, and I'm not really into that. If you can't tell, I like cat ears and glitter. So I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. And it was supposed to be like for an hour and a half or something. And then he got up there, and it was just so awesome. He was like explaining all the things that I was doing, why they were working, and in a way that business owners would be able to reconcile in their mind, which was something that I could not freaking do, and I couldn't really place it, and I didn't really know those things. I just understood that that's what was happening. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, so he really lit a fire under me in that one speech, and I went home and I just started watching every video he had on YouTube. At that time, he did not, I can't remember, he didn't have Daily V yet. I don't think. I think he just had Ask Gary, or the Ask Gary V show. So I was watching all those, and maybe Daily V had just started. He was doing that. I was just watching all of them like, oh my God. And at that time, I really liked doing marketing, and at the companies that I had worked for, they really didn't listen to what I wanted to do. Like, I would say I got to do 40 to 60%. 40 to 45% of what I really wanted to do and what I really thought would work. And in those, I would say maybe 60% in those first 8 companies, 8 brands. But then when I moved to the other, it was 40% when I started, and it slowly, as I worked there, went down to where I wasn't making any real decisions. I was just kind of executing the owner's whim. And that did not really work for my personality. Turns out I don't like people telling me what to do. Who would have thunked it? Shocker. But yeah, so I didn't like that. And I thought in my mind, like, oh, I should do marketing for other people. I should be an agency. And he was doing Vayner. And I was like, oh my God, I could do that. Like, obviously, I don't know all the stuff that they do. But I was like, I could do that here. I basically have already done that now for 10 different companies. I could totally do that. So what did I do? I quit my job and I went to a coding boot camp because I was like, I know how to do everything for people except their website. So all I have to do is learn how to code, and then I can just do everything top to bottom for every client and manage the clients and get the clients. I had no idea about any of that yet. So I just thought that was a genius plan, and the universe was like, I don't really think that's right for you. So when I quit, I gave my 2 weeks a month before the school started. So I gave my 2 weeks, and then I had 2 weeks to do all the homework. So there was all this like homework, they called it pre-work, that you had to do before the course started. And it was really just to get you in the right mindset, get the fundamentals going before the school started, and you could do it at your own pace. And me, I waited to do all of it the 2 weeks before the class started because I procrastinate and I hate homework. Hello? Everybody hates homework. Why did I think I should go back to school? I hated school. I never liked school. But I was like, no, this is a genius plan. So, 4 days, well, I guess it was sooner. I don't know the exact timeline. Everything's blurry. But I had a pulmonary embolism. Yeah, it was not good. So I missed the first day of class for my 3-month school. And then I was really messed up. I was just not right. And so when I graduated from the course 3 months later, I got a job. And I got really lucky that I got a job really soon. And I just needed health insurance. And I was just really tired. And there was no way I could do anything. I mean, I could barely even do my whole job. I couldn't even work out. Like, just my energy was like so low, and it took a really long time to get better. And then when I started feeling physically better, all the like trauma of that emotional time and that fear like all landed on me at the same time. And I think that I just really went full like depression mode, and I got really bad anxiety. And now I know I had depression and anxiety before, but it was kind of intermittent, and I would say relatively mild, but this was like a freight train all at once. So I couldn't even watch Gary's videos. I stopped watching them altogether, and I became the person that went to work and watched Netflix when they got home, and that was all I did. And sometimes I made it to jiu-jitsu. For a while I did not. I wasn't even like allowed to. So, it was struggle city for like maybe a year or so, and then I started this other business, Epic Failed, while I was on a pity party for that business failure. I discovered this woman named Estelle while I was in Anguilla, and she lives a mermaid life. And I always, like, when I wanted to work for myself and I wanted to have my own business, it really was, I just didn't want people to tell me what to do. I want to have my day how I have my day, and I don't want anyone else to dictate that, which maybe that sounds stupid to you, but like I just value that more than anything else in the world, including money, food, anything. Turns out. And so I saw her life, and I kind of got really recharged, and I saw her life, and I saw that it was possible to be a mermaid and be happy and, make your own schedule and live your own day. And so she did that with the mermaid school, and I didn't really want to do that. I really did not want to be in the service business. The more and more time that I spent realizing what it meant to run a service-based company, and also just acknowledging that even the people that hired me did not let me do what I suggested that we do. And I was like, this is so stupid. Like, people don't even take my advice. I'm just like executing other people's plans a lot of times, which is the opposite of what I want to do. Like, so that type of business was just not going to be right for me. I realized that business wasn't going to be right for me. So I was like, well, what can I do? I should do a product business, because then I can take all my ideas and implement them. And if they fail, then that means my ideas were bad. But at least I know. At least I can try it. So, and also from that other business failure, I realized like I can build a brand. I'm so good at building brand in terms of like just building the assets, like a logo, colors, a website. I was like, I can totally do this. And so if I know how to build a brand and I know how to run a marketing strategy, or so I think, we're still figuring that out, because my e-commerce is not through the roof like I thought. But so if I know how to do those two things, the only thing I need to know how to do now is make a product. Guess what? You can Google how to make anything in the world and you'll figure it out. So I have 3 products now, and I just Google my way through that. And so I'm just figuring things out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's really fun. I vlog about it, and now I'm gonna start making videos with makeup. So if you like this look, if you want to know how I did everything else, then just watch the other episode. Ooh, that looks kind of good. So yeah, just watch the other episodes on Insta. You can talk to me. I like to talk to people because I'm bored in a cabin and all I do is talk to my dog. But I just got her 2 weeks ago, so that was several months of me talking to myself in the camera. But I think my hair looks good. My necklace looks dope. I don't know what to do now. I guess take photos of my makeup. But I don't have that ring light that they all have. So I don't know how to make my pictures look good.